Hello, this is a new program. I'm going to call it Clix Brothers. The idea is that my brother and I do things based around Heroclix. Right, recently we've had some questions on various different medias, things like Twitter. I've seen them on the Realms, HE Realms, I've seen them on Facebook. Questions pop up about what apps are out there for your Heroclix collection, for gaming, anything sort of Clix based to build teams. On Android, there's an app. I think the one on Apple is no more, but let's have a look at it. It's called HE Manager. So the idea of this video is to go through, give you a bit of an overview, because there are questions about, how does it work? It doesn't come with a manual, so you just kind of, sit and work it out. But it's nice if someone's done the legwork for you. Don't get me wrong, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but I'll at least hopefully give us a few head starts on things I've found. So this is the main page. There's some three dots at the top there. Got some options. Again, probably be using them this time. We can go through. We've got some main options. Quick search. Jump in and find a character. I'm going to go for Batman. Press search. But you don't have to press search. You can even go by set if you recognise the symbol. Let's pop all the set for you. Let's back out of that one quickly. You've got character list. So it should bring up all the characters. So rather than the sets we saw there from quick search, brings up everything. So it's starting to get a bit of a feel for what it looks like in there. And you can see names, numbers, and the point cost. It's done in a sort of ascending order of the newest to the oldest. And you can see these are the WizKids ones, DC, Marvel, and we'll start hitting the sets once we get past these ones. Actually, there's quite a few there. If I keep going, crikey, there's loads. There we go, starting to see changes. We're still in until we hit Captain Marvel and EarthX. Alright. Also on the main page, team building. We're going to see this in a bit more depth when we start creating a team. Then you've got champ mode. Now, I don't play competitively myself, but it's quite handy. Oh, we can't use it yet. As you can see, pop-up will appear to let us know that we need a team in there. Alright, import and export. That just tells you what have you put into the app so far, because it's great for looking at things like the I have, the I want, and the I trade list. If you're familiar with HE Realms, you'll be aware of I haves, I wants, and I trades. So it's a good place to have your trade list put into here, so it's quickly accessible. You can have what you've got already, and anything you think you want. I don't really use much of the import export. I think the last time I had to do it when I changed phones, I did it manually. I just found it better. Right, let's take a look then. So I'm going to kick in, because what we'll do is we'll create a team, but it'll show some of the other abilities of the app. Let's have a quick look at it. There's a spanner, top right. There you go. Simple points. Maybe click a random team. I've never used export for proxy. And you can print it. There's an army sheet. I'm not going to bother with that because again it's for competitive play, but it just pops up and just gives a sheet of the teams you would fill out and populate for when you're doing a competition. Also got to use custom often, but let's take a quick look. So you can search for things by keyword, by points, or by name. So the three main searches really. What's going to say? Open. We can open up any preloaded teams. And here's some I've run. I've given it a name. I tend to use the point cost first of all, so I can quickly pick out my 300 point teams, and then I just give it a name. Depends on what I built it around really. You can see W and L for losses and wins. Again, if you use the same team more often than not, you're trying to work out if it's a good team, you can show your wins and losses. You can tap into it, load the team up. This is just me listing off a load of police characters that are in my collection to see what I can make. And as you can see, this one tallies up to 299 points, leaving one left over. The keyword shared by all of them is the police team. If I click on the pencil, I can change the team build and aim for 400 points if I wish. Let's just try it now. There you go, 101 remaining. Let's put it back. That's how I found it. There we go. Right, details. If I open up details there on the plus mark, it gives us, we've got an initiative 10 there, plus 10 because there are 10 characters on my 300 point team. And a themed team probability, TTPC. I get 5 rolls with this team, as is the maximum despite all these characters. I can add an additional team ability if I need to. And the one that pops up is GCPD. It's 2 points per unit. It even tells you what the card is. You've got 2 ways of putting the writing in there. Let's add it to my team with the My T at the top there. Great, look at that. If I press the minus button to close it off, all my police officers now have the additional 2 ability. Perfect. The only catch is it's taken me over the 300 points. So I might have to look at reviewing my build and what I've got on there. Okay. Now, what else have we got here? We've got a plus. We can do some certain things there with assigning certain elements to another element. We can put things on the sideline. We can lock it so we can kind of make sure it stays there and doesn't accidentally come off. We're not going to use that just yet. Information. Let's have a look at one of the dials. And a wolf whistle to you too. So let's have a look. We've got the name, we've got the set number, we've got the rarity. If you want, you can put a picture and it'll download it on there. I myself choose not to. The reason being for that is it takes up quite a bit of space on the phone, especially when you've got nigh on 1,000 clicks in your collection. It gives us keywords, it gives us range. There are a few elements that we can click on, and it tells us at the bottom in the notes there. Any errors you see with the dial, perhaps there's a typing error or something similar, wrong colour on the wrong spot, you can report it. But at least it gives you what the powers are. And if you press and hold on a power, let's go for toughness, I'll just hold my finger there. Toughness, details, what does it do? That's right, little memory. A little reminder there, I should say. You can go on the left hand side, just click on the Indomitable. Perfect, even tells us what that does. Of course, yeah, how could I forget? Right. Police ability, PD. Ta-da! Additional ability, also a feature there as well. So you quite often see a button appear in a different place. So sometimes there's more than one way to do the same thing. So we've got the My Team, I Hate, I Want, I Trade. You can click any of those, we can add to it. If you push and hold on any of those elements, we can remove them if we click by accident. Again, you can go up or down. Likewise, the spanner is another quick way of getting to it as well. Then we can click on the keywords. If I need to search for more police, yeah, I'll filter it. So it's a quick filter. I'll show you some of the advanced filters in a moment. So from here, it brings up the team. If I press add, it narrows down people with the police keyword, as you can see on this particular Batman here. He's not my collection. Let's narrow it down. So I could have done it on the figure there, but it gives me the list of the police. At the top you might notice IH, so it's a quick button they've added recently for I have. Now I can grab any police keyword characters from my collection pretty quickly. Right, let's build a team from scratch. So to get rid of this one, I'm going to bin it off. It says join remove all units. Well, maybe I don't want to remove it, perhaps I should have saved it first. So I can click save, type in the name and save that team. Failing that, if I'm quite confident that I don't mind binning off, if I was just practicing how I can look, I can get rid. Right, let's go for the top. So I'm going to look for add. Now, I need to clear all because I've got a few filters in there and it wipes everything out. I'm even going to take off the IH at the top there. I could go through, and sometimes it doesn't always scroll through to the bottom. In fact, I'm not even sure if it does scroll to the bottom when there's so many in here. So we've got order list. We can order by set, ascending or descending, by points or by name. I might have a little toy with those in a moment. Meanwhile, I'm going to narrow it down. So the first filter I'm going to put on is I have. But I can do it for advanced filters if I wish. And there's a few in here. And at the bottom, I can choose my trades once, or another section to choose the I have before they put in that quick one. So let's see what we're going to go for. I'm going to make a beeline for martial artist, I think. So from the filters, I'm going to start with keyword. I'm going to go for martial. And there we go. Gives us some options already. Perfect. Click on that. So we're now searching by martial artists. I've got my I have on there as well. So it's starting to see start appearing here. Specifically, I want to get my shredder. There he is. You can see part of the totals there, signified by the shell, at 80 points. I'm going to press my team to add him on. I've already got the filter on there, so I don't need to click martial artist at this point, so I can back out. Let's add one of the... I'm going to start adding Batman. We put him in earlier on. Let's keep with it. Again, advanced filters to make it a bit quicker. Let's go with name. So, martial artist in my collection named Batman. Don't forget, not all Batman figures are called Batman. And I'm not sure, I'd have to test it out, but maybe not all of them are martial artists either. Which, yeah, again, might seem a bit daft, but as we know, sometimes a keyword gets dropped here or there. Okay. So these are only martial artist ones. Interesting. That's not the team I was after, really. So maybe I should come out and go to remove filters. So I can drop a filter out from here. Yes, please. If I scroll across, or just swipe across, I should say, I can choose to lock a filter by the name of Batman. I want to log that in there, I want to keep that on. Right, now I can start using my Batman. I want to go for shifting focus. That's what I'm going to use in a minute. I'm not going to choose all of them. I'm just going to go for this one here. And I'm going to pick a couple from the world's finest set. Let's go with this one. And let's go with number 34 as well. And I'll show you a reason for that in a moment. I'm going to clear all my filters off. See, filters blocked. So what we need to do is go into advanced, swipe, make sure we unlock the filter. That way I can clear it. And it still keeps that shortcut at the top there, the I have on, which is great. Because unless I'm building a team for pieces I haven't got, or haven't got yet, I'm pretty focused on this one. Right, so with this one, I'm now going to do a quick search. I could do it with the filters, but I'm going to have a quick look for the Batarang. And there it is, 2 points. Click onto it, and as you can see, even special objects are in here as well. And it tells us what they do, which is great, as a reminder, especially for me. My team. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So we've got, on a 400 point team, 138 points remaining. So for this one, I might drop away, but wait a second. These are the shifting focus. So what we need to do with those is we can pop it into the plus, and I can choose to sideline that Batman. I'm going to choose to sideline this one as well. So the button here called side, yes or no. If I give that one click, I can get rid of him. Well, I say get rid of him. I can put him on the sideline. And there you go. It denotes it there. And as you can see, the points have changed. Get the pencil. I'm aiming for my 300 point team still. 158 points left. Alright. But we're adding those points on. Who's got the Batarang? Well, I suppose it makes sense to give it to Batman, doesn't it? So let's try that. I want to assign. Now, sometimes I get this the wrong way around, so I apologise if I go the wrong way with it. I'm going to click on this top Batman here, 60 points. Click the plus. And assign this Batarang to him. It does say assign of the EW001. Now hopefully, I can come out of that. There we go. It's indented, so I know it's worked correctly. If it wasn't indented, I might have done it the wrong way around. Perhaps, assigning the Batman to the Batarang, for example. Alright, it's starting to take shape. Let's finish this team off. We've got 158 points remaining. Let's go into details quickly. No shared keywords. Alright, no harm done. It's only a casual game. From the add, I'm going to clear my filters. I'm going to go advanced. This time, I'm going to choose points. We can choose equal, so I can look for exactly 158 points. Or I can go for the ranges. So if I put in 158 and choose lower, back out one, I can now see characters in that range. Going from newest to oldest. If I choose order list, I can select points. It'll go from the lowest. If I go in and choose points again, it will change the ascending order. So now I can see exactly those that are in my set that are 158 points or below. So could we fill out? Is there anything else I need to do with it, I wonder? Or if I just plumb for the Deadpool? I'm going to plumb for the Deadpool and pop him on there. So now we have a full team. But wait a second. I quite like Telekinesis. Let's press the X and get rid of Deadpool. Let's go back into add. We've still got the points and the filters on there. I can narrow down the filter. Perhaps I can choose a higher than and just really reduce that range of points down. But that's not what I'm after. I'm going to go for power. So from here, I can look for a specific one in here or scroll through. I'm after a Telekinesis power on my team. I'm going to choose that. Back up. And this is what I'm left with. Mandarin, Super Scroll, and similar. well, it's only a fun team. I only go for Mandarin, full power. Now he hasn't got it on his dial per se, but if you look at his powers, it's picked up the Telekinesis is extra power he has access to, even though it's not on his printed dial. That's fine. I am adding that to my team. Alright. Oh, a couple of points remaining. I could go and fill those in, but that's not a problem. So what I'm going to do with that one is save it. So if I put in 300 point, I'm going to put random for this one. Random 1A, because I think I might already have one in there. Save. Now I can drop it out at any point and bring it back. There we go. Thought we already had a random one in there. Loading the team? Yes, please. And I can chop and change freely. Alright. So I hope this video has been a bit of use to you. Don't get me wrong, I probably haven't covered all the buttons in there, but at least it gives us a good head start. Alright, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.